right, we've got a beautiful scenery behind me. We're in Tokyo right now, Japan, and I was just walking around and I wanted to talk about how important it is to know how to say no to other people. As being a people pleaser myself in the past, I know exactly how this feels. I really hated the fact that I was disappointing other people. I was letting them down when I was saying no. So I had to say yes to everything. And as a result, I was stressed out, I was anxious, I couldn't give my best to everyone, so my quality of helping them out really went down and people started disrespecting me and also stopped trusting me because I wasn't really able to provide everything that they were asking for. I mean, I'm not like that anymore, thankfully. At one point, I realized that I was actually in the wrong for saying yes to everything because I was lacking self-respect and I was not prioritizing myself. Prioritizing other people more than yourself is not good for you in any way at all. It just wears you out. You can't really give your best to other people. You're not really respecting yourself. Yeah, it's like one of the worst things to feel. So it's important. Saying no is not being selfish. You're just prioritizing yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. If people that are asking you can't really respect your decision and they're making you feel guilty about it and kind of gaslighting you into the fact that you can still do it, you just don't want to help out other people. They're gaslighting you. You're not in the wrong. They're in the wrong. So say no to other people if you can't do it. It's so stressful. It's not the easy one, but it's the right one. It's the right decision to make. And I feel like when I say no, I need to over-explain myself. I need to explain myself so much to the other person of why I had to say no. I'm giving them the reason to why I probably could have said yes to their request. I'm giving them space. I used to be like that. I used to over-explain myself every time I said no just because I felt so bad and I felt like letting someone down or disappointing other people wasn't my thing. I mean, it's no one's thing, to be honest, but you have to do it. You can't satisfy everyone. If you do so, you're kind of thinning yourself out. You're stretching yourself out so much that your help isn't really helping anymore. And that's important to remember. Learn how to say no and stop over-explaining everything. You're not in the wrong for choosing yourself. And I get it. You could leave one commitment to the side and prioritize other commitment that seems a lot bigger. But if that's gonna stress you out, overwhelm you, and even make you unproductive, then what's the point of changing your schedule according to their needs? And when I look back at it, I used to do everything for everyone. If people asked me for something, I helped them out, and I even did more. Like, I treated their problems as my problems. And as a result, people started disrespecting me. They started crossing my boundaries. They treated me like someone who was available all the time for anyone. So even if they didn't truly need my help, unfortunately, not knowing how to say no and wanting to please other people, I just accepted everything. And I got to this point where I was just so tired. I had a burnout. The quality of how I was helping them really went down. And I realized that I probably should not treat myself like this. So say no. Saying no is not a selfish thing to do at all. At the end of the day, you're the one who's helping them out. You're the one who's getting stressed. You're the one who's getting anxious. They're not. They're distributing their responsibilities to you and making you get involved. If it's out of your control, if it crosses your boundary, it doesn't really align with your value, just learn to say no. And it's not a big deal. When you say no, give a simple explanation. Don't over-explain. Stop opening doors to everyone who can easily come into your life and treat you like garbage. Don't be too available to other people. I feel like learning how to say no is like a very important skill to have, especially in this society where productivity and people-pleasing are very prevalent. So, I mean, this place is beautiful. Can you see the Tokyo Tower behind me? I don't really know how this looks on the screen, but in real life, it's so pretty. It's sort of majestic. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.